Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Can you believe it? Better Homes and Gardens is back for its 31st season.
So is that 31 years?
It must be. And for the last 20 years, Jo Griggs has been holding it all together.
What a big deal.
She joins us now. Jo Griggs, hi.
Hello, lovely to chat to you both. It's actually the 32nd season on the 31st year, and this year will be my 21st.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's a
picky
bit confusing.
pants.
They had 1 year early on where they had 2 seasons.
So is this your 21st year?
Yeah, as host. So it's such a beautiful show to work on. It just keeps powering on. It's unreal.
Do you remember your first episode? What did you do?
God, I don't actually remember specifically what we did. I think it was a big welcome, get everyone together one. Because when Noni decided to go back to acting, they sort of said to me, "Oh, look, we've done a whole lot of research, and we think if we give the show a bit of a refresh, it might last for another 15 years." And it was like we had all lots of discussions. Like, I just want to make sure we do more than just do links, and can I actually get hands-on, and can I be involved, and can I expand what we're doing and do lots of sustainable stories and architecture stories. And they were so open to everything, and so they kind of changed the show up a little bit from what it had traditionally been. And here we are all these years later, and it's still going strong.
Are there moments in your life, like will you be cooking a dish or doing something in the garden where you think, hang on, I learnt this on the show?
I would say that is pretty much every day of my life, whether it's, we run a construction company, my husband and I, so whether it's the home designs that we're doing, the current home that we've just designed, I think there's about the influence of 6 different homes and architects where I have literally seen what they've done and gone, well, we could incorporate that in. Or whether it's cooking meals, it's constantly the chef, so I'm picking their brains or the exposure that you get to them. Or, I did a meal the other night that was an upcoming story, which I think everyone on our crew has now cooked in this last week because it was so simple and fantastic and easy. Or whether it's home organisation, or whether it's in my veggie patch, or whether it's doing something with my bees, or about sustainability and recycling. I mean, the influence, you really do live the show. It's not just something that you go to work and you read a script. You actually are talking to passionate people and you're learning from them constantly. And I think that is the secret to the show's success, is its authenticity.
Amanda's now primary producer. She's got bees. You've got bees.
But I've got Australian native stingless bees.
Oh, you've got native bees?
Yeah, and we just got the honey from them last week. It tastes like liqueur or like a dessert wine. It's quite different.
It's really tangy and... Yeah, it's very tangy. And those little bees, they work so hard to get such a small amount of honey. It's a very, very different sort of honey to a European bee honey, which is obviously very sweet and you get copious amounts of it. But the beautiful thing with your native bees is you don't have to consider varroa mite, and they're stingless and they do a great job pollinating. So both of them work in harmony.
Are you saying that you have real bees?
No, Jo's saying that you...
No,
Jo's real bees.
You've got real bees that, make a lot of honey.
Look, I do. I have European bees.
So
but
you've got
to be
both
perfectly
kinds.
honest, in the garden we have a lot of native bees. So everyone has this idea you can only have one or the other, but they actually work in harmony. I mean, I look at so many different varieties of native bees, whether you have your little tiny ones or you have blue banded bees. You're surrounded by them constantly in the garden, and they are right alongside your European bees.
Right, so you've got 3 types of bees. So Amanda's got...
You're competitive on my behalf.
I'm just
not
saying,
competitive.
Little Johanna Griggs, she's got 3 kinds of bees, and she's got a veggie patch. Where's your veggie patch?
Jo, can I ask you this? Do your colleagues sometimes get annoyed with you? Because this used to be with me in the living room. I text Miguel mid-meal to say, what happens here? I've stuffed this up. Or I text Barry or Chris. Do they regret you having their numbers?
Look, I think they are very used to it. Put it this way, I've worn them down. They actually are very, very patient with me. So whether it's something in the garden or whether it's something in the kitchen, they are all absolutely, as I know your team was very giving with their time and their knowledge. And I think that comes from the fact that that's what they all do for a living, and they're really passionate about it as well. So they don't mind sharing. I mean, that's the whole reason they're on the show.
But I felt I could never give anything in return. Maybe I could do a radio time call or something. I could do nothing in return.
Or you could provide a thimble full of honey for everyone to enjoy from your beehive.
Well, I do drop off produce to the office, so I like that. This week it was green chili jam and pickled cucumbers and passata, and next week it'll be mango chutney and preserved lemons and mixed berry jam. So
and you've got
I try
an
to give back
excavator.
in the ways that I can.
Well, that's made me feel very...
yes, my husband is spending a lot of time on his excavator.
How many?
At the moment.
What have you got?
We're starting to build our new place.
Can we just talk about your plants for a minute? I'm not talking about those gardening plants? I'm talking about plant equipment. What have you got?
We've only got an excavator and a tractor.
That's all right.
To be honest, the excavator is and a tip truck. I've got my truck driving license, so we've got our tip truck. And at the moment, all of our time that the farmer's basically spent with Todd on his excavator, putting loads into the truck, and then I take it away and dump it to store the backfill down the track. So it is, we just play with dirt all day, every day, but it's very satisfying and great fun.
You could sell tickets. I'm happy to buy one.
Jonesy's obsessed.
I just come around. I just love playing with excavators and tip trucks. I love that stuff. When this fails, that's what I'm going to do.
Give yourself an hour.
Next year, I'll be around at your house, Joe. Better Homes and Gardens returns 7 o'clock tomorrow, 7 and 7+. Joe Griggs, it's always a treat.
It is always great fun, and enjoy those bees, Amanda.
Thank you, Joe. I will. We have
And
no
the spoils
competition.
of the honey.
I do. I got a little jar of it. Give me a break. Thank you, Joe. Always nice to talk to you.
No worries.
Bye.
All
Toodaloo.
right, bye, guys. Thank you.
It's 4 to 8. Johanna Griggs, they're coming up next. Instagram is here. You can buy a lot of honey with $2,000. Probably get a good deal from Johanna, though, because she's got a surplus.
I want the passata.
She's like America, and you're like Australia, as far as she's got surplus honey. Just as a compare and a
Brendan, you're
contrast.
killing me. Shut your neck. Anyway, you are exhausting today.
Same.
You are completely
No.
exhausting.
Really, what, from any other day?
I know, so different. Or actually, every day you're completely exhausting.
You know what's happened? You've been on holidays and you're not used to me again.
I've been back a month.